Heed well, listeners, for this world is darkness and pain. From the ice-capped mountains of Jotunheim to the Untamed Steppes in all their wild splendor. From shrouded Ophir, where dark creatures perform darker rites, to civilized lands like Argos and Zamar, where humans seek diversions, while their petty rulers wage endless war upon one another. The Stygian blackness of night encroaches from all sides, but some there are who stand against it. For revenge, for power, for bloodlust, or for principle. They bring their steel against this world. Throk of the wild barbarians, Arven of the Shadar Kai, Daro the Faceless One, and Raylan, the Promised One, Herald of Zalios. Against all they survey, these four will prevail. Or they will perish.
Hello, and welcome back to Shadows of Archonia. This is the start of our stream. I don't know why I said back, but if you watched on previous weeks, then you're back. On the top of your head's cut off. I'll fix that later, maybe at the break. I'll just do this. How about that? Now you're fine. So,
Yay.
yeah, we are a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons game. We play with a... Where is it? This thing. The Dark Arts Player's Companion. This is my own printout. It is available digitally online for free. It is a third-party 5th edition supplement by a Reddit user called JonoMan3000. He has a Patreon where you can support him and join his Discord. Would you mind with the helicopters out there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Chase.
It was so close. Oh, you're going to do that.
Well, I didn't want to smash.
No, do it. Do it. Close the door with
Okay,
the
so
chair.
now you're just making terrible
Yeah.
amount of noise.
That's
It
victory.
probably would have been better if I just got up.
That's
Yeah.
victory. No, you did it. You did the right thing.
You've done
'cause I
good.
didn't want to pull this to.
Wait.
Anyway.
Speaking of pulling things.
So Patreon.
Patreon, yeah. JonoMan3000. He has a Patreon now. Dark Arts Player's Companion is a great book. It's got new races, new subclasses, new spells, new monsters, and they're all very horrifying. I was going to say horrible, but that might mean bad. They're not. They're just creepy and dark and perfect for our little game here. So check it out, and check out his upcoming work, the Blazing Dawn Player's Companion, which is essentially the exact opposite. It has a theme of fire and radiance and light and so forth. So there's that. The intro you just saw contained music by J-Man at OurMusicBox. Check out his YouTube channel. He has a lot of free tracks available for your use, and he does take donations in compensation for the many hours of free music that he puts up on the web for people to use. So thank you to him. And all the artwork that you saw in the intro was by myself. I am a 3D digital character artist, and I do take commissions. So if you'd like your character or your party rendered in my style, hit me up at Mighty Works Character Portraits. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram under that name, and on ArtStation under my real name, Steve Boshear. There's going to be links in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. If you are watching this on YouTube, be aware we have a Twitch channel where we live stream every Friday at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. It's 8:30 at night.
Except next week.
Yeah, except next week we're going to be off. I'll get to that in a minute. If you're watching on Twitch, we have a YouTube channel. We don't have a custom URL yet, so I can't give you a handy link. But just search us up, Shadows of Archonia. We're the only ones there. And you can watch all of our prior episodes there. They go up usually sometime within a week of the original stream on Twitch. Let's see, what else do I have to say? Oh, yes. Next week, we will not have a game on Friday night. I'll try to come up with some kind of a... Ooh, we're affiliates. We can rerun now.
Yeah, you can rerun.
We'll do reruns next Friday. Yeah, we just got affiliate status a couple weeks ago.
You should rerun the episode where we went to the tower.
That was a good one. I don't know if that's still on Twitch, though.
You can always upload the hard copy.
Yeah, I could. Anyway, yeah, next week is my 11th anniversary with my wife. It falls on a Friday. We won't be here.
Happy anniversary.
Something else.
11 years.
Yeah, I will not be playing Dungeons and Dragons with my other friends on my anniversary.
He's gonna have a private Dungeons and Dragons session.
That's right. We are going to arm wrestle for who gets to DM.
All right.
Could just play rock.
Excellent faces there, Carolyn.
Thank you. I do not have a poker face, as I tell people a lot.
Good thing Liz is not here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Our viewers don't know that person, but yeah, that is a good thing.
We would never get anything done
Yeah.
if she and I were in the same stream together.
That's it for my announcements, right?
I think so.
I did the intro and I did the... Oh, no, I didn't mention the voiceover in the intro. That amazing Britishy voiceover by Alexander George M.S, a kindly human being that I met on the internet. And I don't even know what he looks like, but he volunteered to lend his voice to our program, and he did amazing work. So thank you to him as well. And I think he has some books coming out at some point, which you should read. I'll let you know if I hear about that.
You ever thought about doing an audiobook yourself?
I have a fantasy novel. It is not out yet, but it's been very close for a very long time.
And you would read out the whole thing?
What, like do the audiobook myself?
Yeah.
I have always assumed that if it were to be an audiobook, I would do it myself, yeah.
I would like that.
Okay, so noted. I'm missing a die. It's going to drive me crazy because I don't even know which one it is. Oh, it's my D4. It's my metal D4. All right, well. Anyway, last week on Shadows of Archonia, after having fled the Temple of the Chained God, where Raylan and Zalios merged into the single unified being known as Zaylin for the time being. I've replaced all of your guys' little portraits with a slideshow of all the artwork I've done for the character. So
nice.
That will now rotate in there. See, we have Zalios there, and it's going to probably change back into Raylan in a minute. There he is.
Cool.
Yeah, Zaylin is the combined form who is apparently partway between. I have not done an official Zaylin piece yet. But
someone decided to do this day of changing the artwork.
We're never going to let you live that down. Someday there will be a version 3 of the intro, and one of you guys is going to screw that up.
I nominate Dara.
No, Throck's going to ascend into like some sort of super Erman or something like that.
No, Throck's going to die. Josh is going to build a new character entirely.
That's probably what might happen.
Yeah. So you escaped from there, but in the process, your good friend Eerie, who has followed you since Zahir, along with all of the other Raven Queen cultists, got trapped inside of Zalen's head. So once again, Alan is playing a character with voices in his head. Because I can ruin all your hard work just as easily. So, there we are. I've got your minis over here.
Yes. I am not going to be responsible for putting them on the board again.
Okay.
I refuse.
You can. I understand. You took a lot of crap for that. It's entirely understandable.
I leave it up to you since I always give you a lot of crap anyway.
Yes,
That's
it
true.
is, as has been repeatedly noted, the fault of Carolynn that Erie is dead right now and currently trapped in Zalen's head because of her placement of figures on the board.
Just
before
anywhere?
battle. Coming from this edge, so yeah, that way. And yes, do decide your marching order. Our regular viewers know that we have a fourth player named Matt who plays Darrow. Let's see, there's Darrow. Darrow.
That is such a creepy smile.
I know.
I can't.
Darrow is a changeling,
The uncanny valley.
and Matt works in Hollywood. This is good because Matt
This is-
sometimes has to miss sessions for his job.
I'm gonna put
And
next
we
to
can
him.
simply have Darrow
Wait, who's-
forget his true identity, at which point he becomes an NPC that I play. So that will be happening tonight. Matt's at work, so we have Darrow still in the form of Kronk, the Ur-Man that he imitated last week. Oh yeah, speaking of absences, you may notice that Joshua's head is once again floating. He is not on the other side of the country this time. He is just sick and cannot safely attend the meeting in person. So,
Yeah, and family is sick as well, so
yes,
you know.
someone cast Infestation at Joshua's house.
I did no such thing.
Yep.
I would
Watch
never.
those druids.
That was my wife. She lives here. We play in my house. In case this maybe didn't look like a house, the kitchen's right there. So that's my wife trying to exist. Anyway, so the party left the temple. Erie got stuck in Zalen's head, and shortly thereafter, they encountered a group of some 200 Ur-men from a clan not Throx, who came, apparently sent by their shaman, or led by their shaman, who was sent by the Ur-Man god Grumpsh to destroy Throck as a traitor to Grumpsh, since Throck has been for some time following the path of Kord, god of strength and storms. Due to some very well chosen spells on the behalf of Throck's magical companions, the Ur-Men were quickly convinced that Kord was the superior god. The surviving Ur-Men, that is. So Throck, who...
High fives for everybody, because that was
it's pretty good.
trying to high five. It doesn't work.
Nobody's looking at the screen, so they don't see you doing that.
Yeah.
The screen is behind Alan,
Yeah.
so...
I was trying to give out high fives, and nobody was
Oh,
responding.
wait.
We're all high-fiving.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm putting my hand into your head.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah.
there we yeah.
Good. All right.
6.
So, Throck now is the chieftain of yet another clan of Ur-Men that he has walked away from.
Well, sent away from him.
Yeah.
Conveniently.
Yes. And go find the other clan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because leadership is scary.
leadership
Yeah.
is scary. So, Throck's original clan, the one that he came from, lost all of its males in the battle early on, episode 1, leaving Throck, the de facto chieftain, though he left Granda in charge and left. So it became a clan of women and children. Women and children. Let's show Throck for any new viewers. An man is a sort of caveman, ape person type creature, of which Throck is one. And he just keeps being the strongest one. And as a result, just conquered another clan. So I guess they're going to merge with Granda's clan, and now, if they ever meet anyway, and now there are no men in the clan anymore.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. Well, you have successfully left the Ermin, and they have gone east in the direction you came from. You guys have continued west. What are you going to do now?
Well,
Avoid those rocks.
I think we are pretty beaten up.
Yeah.
So I was gonna ask Alvin if she can make that
hut?
That hut again.
Did we bring bodies with us?
I mean, we took down a bunch of bodies just now.
Yes.
Yeah, all those airmen. And that
Rock is dragging Captain Kirk.
Hold on.
Non-spawn.
Hold on. His name was Kirk. Yeah.
Kirk.
Kirk. K-H-E-R-C. Kirk.
All right. So Captain Kirk
Kirk.
is...
Oh, so Chekhov says.
And then Gak. Wait, Kirk was the shaman, I think.
Yeah.
And I believe Gak was the chieftain.
Yes.
Gak was the higher challenge rating Erman of the two. Let me check what he was. I think
Kirk?
It was 4.
But
we didn't
survived.
actually take him out.
Oh, that's right. Gak survived. Yeah.
Yes. So we need a Kirk body.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he is CR2.
CR2? So that's enough, right?
That enough
Let us make a hut.
for the tiny hut? All right.
I think that is enough. Let me double check. What is it?
Does it have to match the spell level?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I don't think
Then
I don't
no.
think that's enough for Liam One's tiny hut.
No. That's 3.
Did someone just play back part of my?
Yeah, I wanted to bring up the stream real quick
Oh,
because a friend of mine is watching and they said that it's buffering a little bit.
Yeah.
oh, it's buffering.
Yeah.
I've had internet trouble all day.
So they she said the audio is perfect.
Oh, yeah. No, I need a level 3. I need a 3 body.
She said the audio's fine. It's just the video is a little buffery.
Okay.
Which means we're gonna have to take watches.
Okay. Watch as it is.
Because Kirk is a level
And I'm
2.
not sure if Skype takes a lot of power or not.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I mean everything uses a little bit, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's looks like it's buffering on my
It's buffering on mine too.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see what the deal is.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, we're not making a hut.
Okay.
So how were you able to make it that last time?
Because what's his face? I think was like a challenge rating 4 or something.
Yeah, he was.
I
I
need a
think I know what the
challenge
problem
rating
is.
3.
I'm gonna just for everyone's sake, I'm gonna interrupt the stream for a minute,
No
change a
worries.
setting, and come back at a lower resolution.
That's fine.
All right. Well, we're back. I don't think anything made a difference, but we're gonna go ahead and continue with the game anyway.
Yeah. Well, at least we're also recording this separately, so it should
Yeah.
come out fine in the recording.
Well, someone there is suggesting that it's a RAM problem, but I don't think so because we've done Skype calls before with no issue. So I think there's just a connection issue right now. Unfortunate, but like you said, we have the recording here, so it will be on YouTube. Hopefully, in good quality. So we're not making a hut. What are you guys gonna do?
I say take watches if we're gonna do the long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to camp here because Oven is. Didn't you go down last time?
I did.
Yeah.
So I'm at Half-Life.
So we gotta. And Throck took a couple bad ones too. So yeah, we gotta take watches.
Yeah. I'm good.
I'm gonna take the second to last watch.
Throck will watch first. Why not?
Of course he will.
Of course he will.
Throck watching first.
Uh-oh,
Well,
I'm having issues.
Is anybody watching with Throck or just Throck?
I think it's just Throck this time.
Okay.
You guys are getting real low on NPCs.
Yeah.
One of the ones that's remaining is a child, and another is an old man, leaving basically only Camilla and Skell. But at this point, they have come to trust in you guys for some damn reason.
Oh, this is not ideal.
Are you having connection problems?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Yeah, I definitely think there's a connection problem here. Anyway, for your watch, Throck, you see nothing. Nothing unusual, of course. The typical harmless wildlife of the Untamed Steppes.
Yep.
The snoring of your friends.
Yep.
Yep. A giant pack of wolves that does not approach you because they know better with ermine.
Of course they don't.
Yeah. And that's it. Your watch passes uneventfully.
Okay. Did anybody tell me who was next? Or do I just start poking people and...
It's going to be Oven.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Daro, by the way, plans to take the last watch since Zaylin is taking the second to last. So Oven, you also pass your watch uneventfully. Zaylin.
Is anyone else with me for this wash?
You know there is.
Oh, okay. I thought so.
She spends the entire time trying to make you entertain her. She wants you to tell her stories. She wants you to sing songs. She wants you to talk about the stuff you can see.
Okay, I wanted to do something this week because I was thinking about this after our session last week with the whole eerie thing, and I think it does put some sort of trauma on Zaylin.
Okay.
So I wanted to do some kind of role where if the trauma gets to be too much, Raylan will separate from Zaylin just so that Zaylin can keep Eerie at bay.
You mentioned that, yeah.
Just to hush her a little bit.
We're going to... I already have plans for that.
Okay.
We're going to tie it to your sanity score.
Okay. All right.
For those who maybe didn't see a couple of episodes, what's that say? Oh, hey, would you look at the...
Oh, hey, would you look at that? The video is moving. So it might be getting better.
Might be getting better.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Glad it's moving. What was I saying? We're going to tie it to your sanity score. So for those of you who maybe didn't see the past episode or two, our players are now using an optional rule from the Dungeon Master's Guide, and they have a 7th ability score, which is sanity. Its only function is to make saving throws, and to hopefully keep them from going mad.
Okay.
So we are
Which is
going to
not
tie Erie's effect on you to
Okay.
that. And do you want to say anything to her, or
To Erie?
Yeah, I mean, she's spending this whole time. She's spending this whole time just basically hassling you. So you're like her only person now. So
Yeah. Let's see.
Are you looking for a spell to use on her?
Well, I'm
Just
seeing.
zap his own brain.
I'm seeing my options right now.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about. Let's see. What is Because I picked out this new one, but I can't remember what it did.
I don't know.
It's Mind Sliver.
If I remember correctly, that's very similar to Mind Spike. Or maybe I don't remember correctly. Let me take a look at it for you.
Okay.
Your character sheet in D&D Beyond still says Raylan on it.
No, yeah, I gotta change that too.
Yeah, we should change that to like Raylan / Zalios / Zaylan / Erie.
It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. That's why I'm always so grateful that we can meet up, guys, because this means a lot to me, really. Love you, Joshua.
You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw unless the saving throw is successful. Well, right off the bat, I can tell you can't use it on Erie.
Okay.
But he can use it on himself.
Yeah, and kill
One target
myself.
you can see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
you
see
could.
it.
You could look down and see yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's really thinking about it. Wow.
Well, no, I just got another idea,
Oh no.
but
Sounds like a terrible idea already.
so
The confidence.
Oh no,
Zaylan-
I'm very confident that it'll be terrible.
So as Zaylan thinks about what he's gonna do, he remembers that he did have that dream of him being like tied up like this, and then her being on a horse.
Yep.
And then the other side just hooked up to something else.
Yeah.
So it's only because Erie's been hassling him all day. He's gonna sit down and try to meditate and try to focus and see if he can see Erie again through his mind. Like
On your watch?
on my watch, yeah.
You're gonna meditate on your watch.
Yeah, meditate on my watch, yeah.
Told you it'd be a terrible idea.
Well,
I'm gonna have you make 2 rolls.
okay.
The first will be a sanity check,
Okay.
not a saving throw, just a
I get
straight check. It doesn't matter.
+1, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
one.
Nobody has proficiency in sanity saving throws anyway, so +1.
Oh, that's a 20.
Okay.
That's a 20.
Ooh, nice.
You are able to meditate without going insane.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Sorry, I always get so excited from a 20.
As do we all.
What is your goal exactly in your meditation?
Well, I was just going to try to essentially get to where it's Raylan, Zalios, and Erie, and we're both like standing in the same spot.
Okay. So you are able to,
Like we're
In
like
your
we're
mind's
both
eye.
like we're all seeing each other and we're just looking at each other.
in your mind's eye, you are able to create this situation. However, if you want Raylan and Zalios to act independently, as opposed to being a unified consciousness, then you're going to have to separate them.
See, because I'm not sure if we discussed this before, but if I do choose to separate them, I cannot have them come back just instantly later.
No, we're gonna have to find a way to do that, and it's probably gonna take more than one day.
I guess for now, since I made that sanity check, I want to say that they're just Zaylen right now, because I don't want to do the 3-part.
Yeah.
So
that's a whole other deal.
Yeah. So yeah,
Um,
just me and her, Zaylen, and now I see her in front of me.
Cool. Oh, hello.
It's like, I'm here. You've been bothering me all day. Can you at least try to be quiet when I'm on my watches? Everyone, they could be in danger right now just from me talking to you.
Yeah, well, you closed your eyes. I didn't tell you to do that.
And I didn't tell you to talk to me about random nonsense for the past couple hours.
I didn't ask to be here. Who else am I supposed to talk to?
Even when you were not in my head, I didn't see you talk this much.
Well, it's different when we have the same brain. I always talked this much inside my head.
Thing is, Erie, you're gonna be stuck in my head for a while, and I don't want you conflicting with the pact I made with Zelios, as we are now. So I want to see if we can make a deal here. Can we try to make a peace, at least?
I didn't know we were fighting.
We are very fighting.
Well, that's not fair.
Well, life isn't fair.
Neither is death, apparently.
So can we make a deal? How about I'll play with you when I have time, when we're about to sleep, or before or after I wake up. But throughout the day, I want you to be quiet.
I can try, but it's really hard not to think about things. You're kind of a jerk.
Well, it takes one to know one.
Oh no.
What did I ever do to you?
You've done a lot to me, actually.
Okay, guys, we need to take a break. Hold on a second. We got a family issue here.
No worries.
Alright. Sorry about that.
No worries.
What did I ever do to you? To back up one line.
Do you? Yes, this. Zane says, you've done a lot to me.
You're the one who touched me. I didn't reach out for your brain and get sucked in here on purpose. This place is creepy.
I know. But I have been trying to make it less creepy. It's been, considering how it used to be, this is actually a lot better.
Well, good, because I'm here to help you, and I can hang some curtains, and we can maybe grow some flowers over there. And why is everything all black and misty right now? Oh, open your eyes. Aren't you on watch?
All right, Zaylen opens his eyes.
Roll a d6.
I'll do the green one. 2.
When you open your eyes, you see 20 yards away a large, ugly creature, mostly naked, wearing skins, holding a big club, and generally looking very mean. And he is approaching your campsite.
Let me just...
You can see that he's walking what he thinks is very quietly. He's trying very hard not to make noise, but he's very, very clumsy.
And I don't know who this person is, or what this thing is.
You do not. It is generally man-shaped, but much bigger.
Darn, man. I mean, this is a wild. Zaylin has grown a lot since the first episode. So he understands that this is the wildlands, you know, and this is like the Untamed Steppes.
Go on.
So he's not gonna take any chances, and he's just gonna attack it.
Okay, roll initiative.
Yeah. He's just gonna, especially since everyone's so hurt. Do we get back?
7.
7.
Oh.
7 is Avens.
Yes, 7 is Avens.
10 is Zaylin.
7 is also Throck.
Okay.
So we're
Shall we
sleepy.
roll for Daro?
7. I will do Daro.
Okay. Or Kronk.
Sorry, I didn't have this mini ready, but I didn't realize anyone was going to take their watch with their eyes closed.
No.
You never know.
See, this is the thing about D&D. It's always the
Surprise.
unexpected.
Sorry for the mic. All right.
Coming from where?
Why don't you guys arrange yourselves, you know, however it is that you would be camping. Here's a handy tent.
All right, so
Huzzah.
You probably looted that from the temple.
Probably not there.
not there.
Yeah, you guys are not near this little cave. Those rocks. That's gonna be a cave. You're not near that yet. That's
So over
for-
here.
Yeah, that's probably
that
a good
works.
place.
Okay.
And then the
So
creature.
probably Zaylin here. Everyone else in the camp.
And Zaylin, what was
Certainly
your
put
initiative?
And right there, maybe laying down.
What was your 5? What was your initiative?
10.
Wait, where does this guy go?
He's approaching from directly in front of Zaylin, about 20 yards away.
Where's the sticky stick?
Sticky stick. It's never on the list of things that I get ready, even though we need it every single game.
Damn, I'm good.
Nice, nice.
That's 20 feet, but we'll call it
Well,
good.
whatever.
It's fine.
20 yards is far too far.
Yeah.
Here.
He started running. It's fine. Daro critted his initiative.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Good thing he's. Oh no, never mind.
Good thing he's here. Hopefully he'll crit everything else too.
That's,
And by crit, I mean
Right
not
now.
crit fail.
right now he's watching the replay. And he's going, dang it. When I'm not there, that's when I crit my initiative.
Yeah, that's about how it goes. And the creature does not crit. So, Daro, Oven, Throck, and all of the commoners are asleep, and therefore miss their first turn. Are you going to say anything as this creature approaches? You have a chance to yell out if you want to.
How dark is it right now?
I mean, it's full night, but there's a good moon and stars.
No,
Whether or not you guys
Zaylin
can
does not say anything. He just shoots at it.
Whether or not you guys had set a fire, I don't know.
Because we fought T-Rexes and other Ermen. This could be another Ermen for all Zaylin knows.
Okay,
you know?
so the creature sneaking up on you has had his eyes locked on you. As soon as you open your eyes and start like you're going to do something, it starts running. And it beat you at initiative. So it is going to move all the way up to you and take his great club and take a whack for 18.
That's a hit.
You take 13 bludgeoning.
Yeah, and we didn't heal at all, right?
Nope.
Okay, I get a pencil.
It's over your other shoulder.
13 bludgeoning?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, in the charge up and swing, the creature does yell, "Ah!" thereby awakening the others in the campsite.
Yeah.
And that is the end of its turn. So if you are still conscious, you may...
Yeah, I am still conscious.
You may take your turn next.
Dang. Man, I'm surprised he ran up so quick. All right.
You were creating little mental worlds over there.
I'm going to have to get rid of some of these. So, I know I used up my spell slots last time. But I still have my level 2s. Yeah. So I'm going to do Chaos Bolt, second level on this thing. Just...
Disadvantage for distance. You're in melee range.
That's going to be 9.
It's a miss.
It's a miss.
Your Chaos Bolt goes wide and probably does acid damage to some rabbit far in the distance.
Poor rabbit.
Not that any rabbits survive here for very long anyway.
Can I... Disengage is only like a rogue thing, right?
Well, you can disengage, but you would have to use your action, which you've already spent.
Okay.
So
All right. I'm done.
rogues can do it as a bonus action. Okay, so
I blame being hit. I was... Rush!
yeah, that's undoubtedly what happened. This club comes down, knocks you off, because you acted first. He was just quicker on the draw. So
yeah. A bunny definitely got acid splashed.
yeah.
Or thundered, actually.
Well, why don't you
Roll
roll
it,
and
roll
find
it.
out?
Let's find out what happened to the bunny.
The bunny got...
Nice.
Man, watch it be... Because there's a thing that happens if you
Watch
roll
it be necrotic.
if you roll the same number on both of these, something special happens.
Yeah, I
and
remember
that has not happened yet at all.
But it will on the bunny.
Yeah.
It will on the bunny. Let's see.
It will not
you
on the
got?
bunny.
So it's...
6 and 2.
I know.
6 is poison and 2 is cold.
Do we want to freeze the bunny or poison the bunny? If we freeze the bunny, we can eat it later.
Probably freeze the bunny.
The bunny dies of cold.
Poor bunny.
Ice all over its fur. Okay.
All right.
That's okay.
So-
It's now been preserved.
Next, coming up out of an extreme deep sleep, Darrow, who had reverted to his true form at the end of the Erman incident, being woken up suddenly by the yell of this giant angry creature, he shoots up, and as he sits up, he reverts to Kronk. Almost as like by reflex. And he stands to his feet, still has Throck's maul strapped to his back. He went to sleep that way for some reason. And
That's the way you do.
grabs up his daggers and charges the creature. So let's move Darrow 30 feet towards the monster. This thing is big and sweaty
So he can get to this bush.
He can reach that bush.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to get that far. And as he does so, his shadow is going to run like the opposite way. So almost like their starting point is one point of a triangle, and their ending points are two other points of the triangle. Yeah. So that's how his shadow goes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's within 5 feet of it.
Not quite. He's not quite close enough to it. It's only because of that bush being there that he can do it, which would be difficult terrain anyway. So he can't quite reach.
Athletics check.
What's that?
I said athletics check. Jump the bush.
So that was Daru, and now it is the ugly creature's turn again because of surprise.
Oh.
Where is it? Come on back. Yeah, so he's going to take that great club to Zaylin again. This time he's going to get a 9.
Okay. That's a miss.
So he is distracted by the two figures, one of which he can barely see because it's dark. This Ur-man that came out of nowhere, and he's distracted by that, and he misses you with his club. Okay. Next up is Zaylin.
Okay. So disengage takes my whole action, right?
It does.
Oof. So wait, is Throck not awake?
Throck just woke up along with everyone else. He
Okay.
hasn't had a turn yet.
All right.
By the way, this is the creature you are fighting.
Ooh. See, I would have shot for
Yep.
sure. I would have shot for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go towards Throck. and kind of like help him up.
You're gonna help him up.
Like
Okay.
come on, Throck, we're up.
Nice.
Avin and Throck, what is your initiative modifiers?
2.
2?
2.
Both the same. Have a roll off, will you? Roll a d20.
18.
16.
Okay, Avin,
So,
you're first.
All right.
you go first.
Do I want to infest him or do I want to do something else?
Yeah. I know you couldn't see the picture very well, Joshua, but he's got kind of a bull neck and pointy ears, and he's really fat and thick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very muscular, too. Kind of
Okay.
yellowish skin.
Well, I guess we could frostbite. Let's frostbite the sucker. So he needs to make a con save.
18.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. Wrong save for this guy.
Noted.
All right. Are you going to do anything else?
Probably gonna move behind a bush.
This one? Or this one?
That one.
Okay. Alright, she moves behind the bush.
All right. Okay, Throck, it's your turn, and with the assistance of your friend, whatever you call him now, Zeze.
Zeze.
With the
Zeze.
assistance of
Yeah.
Zeze, who came over and tried to get you to your feet, you are able to get up using a quarter of your movement instead of half.
Nice. What is the you? Oh, yeah.
It's like,
How far away is it?
It is 25.
No, just perfect.
Yeah.
So, yes, Jock's totally gonna do that. So, he kind of shakes his head and then runs straight for the guy. Goes into a rage. Which, by the way, deck save.
Oh yeah. 3.
Okay.
It's finally gonna take some.
No, wow. 6 points of lightning damage.
Oh wow!
Nice.
First time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo.
First time ever. And then actually, he's going to do with the maul for his first attack. And not that this is any tactical advantage at all whatsoever, but going to recklessly shove him down to the ground.
Okay.
So
First attack is a shove.
yeah. First attack is a shove. Oh wait, I get advantage on. Wait, do I get advantage on? Yeah, I think so. All raging strength stuff. Okay. So let's try that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be 20. 23.
Okay. Hold on, I lost his page. You win.
Okay. So I shove him to the ground and say, fight us when I'm laying down. You lay down, and strikes with the maul for like a 26 or something unreasonable like that.
Yeah, you got him.
No, do not wake Throck up.
I think Joshua gets.
So 16 points of bludgeoning damage, just like right to the
Oh
chest.
gosh, dude.
I think Joshua gets like better rolls when he's at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, speaking of things you guys all get, I should have said this at the beginning. Everyone gets inspiration for last game.
Yes.
Thank you.
It lasts
nice.
only one session, so I try to give them out at the beginning of the next one so that you have it the whole time.
That's a great DM move right there.
Yeah, it really
You
is.
guys
Thanks.
all did amazing work last session getting those ermine converted. So
Great
queen.
team, I gotta tell you.
I mean,
That
if we're
could have
just
gone
yelling
so
things.
poorly.
yeah, just yell things. So, yes, you have knocked this creature to the ground. You blasted him with lightning as hard as you've ever blasted anything.
Damn.
Knocked him
Yep.
to the ground, and then slammed your huge, heavy maul into his chest. And in the light of your lightning flash, you recognize this type of creature.
Okay.
Your ermine fight them from time to time. They like to sneak up and grab ermine and eat them if they can. Your people call this an ogre.
Oh.
Smelly ogre.
They usually live alone or in small groups, and they are very cranky, much like your own people. So,
Yeah.
now,
So we would never get along anyway, just
yeah.
for principle.
Now we're back to Darrow, who currently believes himself to be Kronk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to yell, "Ah! Good work, Chieftain Throck!" And he's going to dive in with his daggers. And he'll
Get him, drunk.
And remember, there's flanking.
Yep. So
And he's prone. Like
Yeah.
this is
Super advantage.
that's a hit.
if there were a super advantage, it would be that.
3 rolls.
Oh, jeez. So many dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Extra 3d6. Ah, crap. I keep dropping d4s. It's going to be fun in the morning. Okay.
Ouch.
All right, here comes damage for the first one with his extra special dagger.
Turn up top.
3, 6, 8. So 9 damage. There we go. And then the second dagger. That one is a hit. Oh wait, that was not 9 damage. That was 12. And then this one is going to be like that. So he does 6 more damage.
Dang.
Man, he rolls better when he's not here.
He does, yeah.
I was just about to mention that.
And then I believe
Good job, Matt.
that's everything he can do because the shadow.
Yeah, I forgot that the shadow.
The shadow's just going to move.
I guess we should.
The
knock
shadow's
him
going to
prone,
move
right?
up and help flank
So right here.
the creature, yes. And that is Daro's turn. Now, the ogre.
So he gets up.
Yeah, he's going to get up.
Whoop.
And he's going to... You went... Did you go reckless? You're muted.
Yeah. I started to, but there really was no need for it. So I changed my mind and didn't. But I said it, so if you want to, yes.
Regardless, it's a hit. And you are going to take 13 bludgeoning damage from this thing's club.
Oh.
And he's going to yell, "Stupid!"
Yeah.
And yeah, that'll be Zaylin next.
All right. So. Good.
And that's halved from
Yeah.
from rage.
Yep.
So it's half of 13.
Well, he knows how to do it.
Well, yeah, but I'm writing it down on a sheet.
Oh, I think he has his own copy.
Oh, well, it would be.
But it,
Yeah, I've got it
Okay.
from here. Thank you.
Well, then never mind. Have your
Thank-
skinny little pencil back.
All right. So. Does Zaylin get an advantage on this? No.
no.
Okay. All right. Going to do good old Chaos Bolt again. Second level.
Okay.
Ah. It's going to be 14.
That's a hit.
Yes. All right. So it's going to be these two.
Nice.
These two. Oh, I keep forgetting. It's funny because I'm in Zaylin form, so I keep forgetting I need to transform to get that bonus.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Get him.
All right, so it's a 4 and a 3.
That's fire and force.
Force. For
Okay.
sure.
What's the damage?
4, not so much. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. So with that, you can tell that you guys together have done significant harm to this creature. You, Daro, and Throck. Oven less so.
Well, but now Oven knows what she can use.
Yes. And it's your turn.
Excellent. Oven is
good.
going to. Guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see. No, this is what I want. So, Oven is going to use Call Lightning and hit. Right there.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
he needs to make a dex save.
Don't you love those
He
attacks?
fails it.
Excellent. In that case, I need... Where's my D10? 2 more D10s.
This is my favorite kind of attack.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why after you roll the damage.
Unless we can use his lightning.
What, like
as-
Throx?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As his
If-
storm.
if you-
One more D10.
You can
The
absolutely do that.
storm.
I think I'm out of D10s over here.
That's okay. I will use my...
At some point, I'm going to say no to that, because otherwise you can just always do it, because Throck's always around.
Yeah.
But this time you can do it because he's already called the lightning, and it was this round.
4, 5, 6, 7, and 9, 16.
Dang.
So, when you cast your spell, the lightning comes actually from the hammer that Throck wields. And Throck, you can feel this in your hands. It shoots up from the pommel way down at the base through the haft of the hammer and explodes straight up into the sky and then straight back down into the ogre. At which point he jerks like this, his arms going out, his club goes flying. It actually hits Daro's shadow and destroys it. And you see, actually, while you're looking at him, Oven, you see that his eyeballs pop.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh.
And then with blood coming out of his nose, his eyes, and his ears, he just falls forward onto Throck.
Oh.
Sorry, Throck.
Oh. That's it.
That's all right.
Throck, make an athletics save, or athletics check.
Here comes that one.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, 20,
Yes.
call it 23. Yep.
So the
23.
ogre lands on Throck, and Throck does not move. And the ogre slides down his body like it's a wall. And the reason this is my favorite kind of attack is because it's the kind that does a ton of damage to an enemy with almost no hit points.
Nice.
Still.
It means I get to describe something really awesome.
Yes!
Worth it.
Yeah. So, you guys have destroyed an ogre.
Yay. God, I really, really, really love Call Lightning.
It's a
And I
good
wish I had
spell.
more than 2 level 3 spell slots.
I know.
Yeah,
Same here.
that's-
Man.
Same here.
Well, actually, none of you know that this thing is called an ogre except Throck. So, what's going to happen now?
What's his challenge rating?
2.
Damn it.
Yeah. Well,
Because clearly somebody failed.
Yeah. Where's your raven?
Well,
She's over here. Bran is here.
She should be on the board.
isn't there supposed
She
to be
should be on
still
board.
one more watch?
Yes.
It is still your watch, yeah.
No, but isn't there supposed to be still one more watch?
Yes,
there
there
is
is one
it's
more
Daro's
watch.
left.
Okay, so after he's down, Zayden's gonna be like, "All right, Daro, your turn," and Zayden's gonna go rest.
And as you go by, Kronk looks back at the rest of you guys and goes, "What Daro?"
Zayden keeps walking.
Throck just laughs.
Unfortunately, for all of you, a long rest cannot include a fight.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn it!
Which means
Yeah.
we have to start all
Gotta
over
start
again.
over.
You got to start all over again.
I guess except for the NPCs, because I'm sure.
Like,
they are fine. Yeah.
Great, thanks
all right,
guys.
well, so I guess the new day brings, but we can't go to sleep right away because can we go to sleep right away?
Next to the dead body of an ogre? Sure, why not?
Start cooking them.
Is Is there anything on that ogre that Throck would be interested in?
Just the Great Club.
Yeah.
Some eye juice.
Yeah, definitely some eye juice. So, Throck will take some eye juice.
And how?
And
How will you take it and carry it?
Well, he should actually have a
empty file somewhere.
I don't know if that would actually got written down, but nope. He's gonna put it in the bucket with a hole in it. Yep.
Oh.
I mean, the amount you can collect from a fried eye socket is a tiny, tiny amount.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool, we're gonna put...
There's not really a bucket-sized amount, is what I'm telling you.
I know.
Okay.
Throck has a container.
Understood.
All right, so we're going to add eye goo.
As long as it'll stay in a bucket with a hole in it in the bottom.
In bucket.
So I guess we're gonna have to move then, because this ogre's gonna be stinking up the place.
Well, Robin could probably cut it apart and do something interesting with it.
Oh.
Not a tiny hut, but maybe something.
BRB.
I don't have anything in mind. This isn't some kind of
Yes.
cruel DM hint. It is of the minimum level for your ritual ability.
Yes.
Oh, and don't forget the spells on the Dark Arts Player's Companion are also included, those that are ritual spells.
Yes.
So, Zaylin, when you go to lay down over there near where the commoners are standing, as soon as your head hits the dirt, the flap of the tent lifts up a little bit, as if by an unseen force, and you hear a voice go, "Idiot!"
Indeed.
And then it goes down again.
Zaylin shakes his head. It's like, I've been hearing enough voices as it is. He just says to himself.
And as you are falling asleep, Eerie says, "I'm allowed to talk now, right?"
Ooh.
Yes, but save it for the dreams.
Those are boring. Your dreams are boring.
We'll make it more fun. And Zaylin's going to try to sleep.
Okay.
I can do a Dome of Night.
Ooh, what's
Dome
that
of
do?
Night.
A Dome of Night. The concentration is only up to 1 minute. That's useless for us at the moment. I can, however, purify our food.
Well, do you have any food in need of purification?
I mean, we have...
Throck probably has rotting meat.
Yeah, we have that. We've got Necron.
Necron stew.
Necron stew, yeah. You can purify it.
Man.
Excellent.
So how do you purify your food? Oh, cut up pieces of the body, mutilate it, and
That's fantastic.
Or I could save myself and meld into... Oh, wait, no, I can't because it's a level 2.
Did you bring the rabbit?
Did
Good
you bring
question.
the rabbit? Yeah.
From the peanut gallery there.
Ooh. Yeah.
I can't read the screen names. I can barely make out the text, but
No, it's Miss Featherpen.
Oh, Phoebe.
Phoebe. Thank you,
Miss
Phoebe.
Miss Featherpen.
Smart girl. Clever girl.
I
Yeah,
mean, people
sure.
typically use usernames so that they don't put their real names online. We're just outing people here, but whatever.
It's all right.
Yeah, it's good. What's that other guy's name?
No, that's the last dragon. That's the I was talking about.
You're not going to out him?
I only out people.
Unless she wants to, she can text me.
Oh, it's a her. Okay.
Yeah,
We got a female audience tonight.
She can text me and be like, "Yeah, you can out me. That's fine."
Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do purify food. So we'll purify some Necron. We'll If you purify some ogre, we'll purify that bunny.
Okay. The bunny, I mean, yeah, you'll have to cook it. It was frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, she says go ahead.
Oh, I'm here. Out me. That's Katrina.
Katrina.
yeah.
Katrina and Phoebe are
Yeah.
our active chatters
Katrina.
tonight.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching. I
Nice.
appreciate you.
Yeah, Katrina cared so much to be like, the video was buffering.
I know.
Fix it.
I hope it's working okay. I checked it
she-
out on my phone a few minutes ago.
Yeah, she said it's better now.
Yeah.
So
It looked okay to me. I don't know what the initial problem was. I have an inkling what the problem might have been, but I wasn't able to fix it during the quick break.
Again, still take a moment that if anybody is in the area and wants to do tech stuff for us,
Yeah.
By all means.
For reals. If
I-
anyone,
I will bring you a candy
been a
bar.
while since
Even if I have to come bring you a candy bar and come back home and be
yours.
sick.
I know Katrina would love to, but she doesn't live in Cali.
Well, especially props for her then for staying up
I know.
Yeah.
ridiculous hours.
Almost
to watch
certainly
this.
in a later time zone.
Yeah. Unless you're in Hawaii, in which case, thanks for hanging out in the middle
Yeah.
of the afternoon.
Yeah. That's good too. Did you find a ritual?
Yes, we're purifying all the food,
Okay.
including some of the
food is
yogurt.
purified.
Yay. Great.
Are you guys going to eat the ogre? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, the ogre eats ermine. Why not eat the ogre?
I mean,
I mean-
obviously, Throck and Kronk want to eat the ogre.
All right.
Sure.
I mean, it's purified.
purified.
Zayn's trying his best not to eat
Anything sentient?
anything.
Look, bunnies have sentience.
Like he'll probably eat the bunny.
Oh, so you're not actually a vegetarian. You just don't like
I just don't like.
two-legged beings.
Yeah, two-legged beings, humanoids.
Interesting. Hypocrite.
I mean, if it
Says
was
Miss Blood Sacrifice.
if it was Zalios,
Well,
then
but
he wouldn't
Miss
care.
Blood Sacrifice has no problem eating ogres and Necron,
Necron.
especially Necron.
Don't worry, we won't tell him it's actually ogre.
Yeah. All right. Well, are you going to eat the Necron stew now that it's officially purified?
If it's officially purified,
It is officially
then
purified.
yes.
I mean, you only have Oven's word for it, of course.
Yeah,
But if we
because
remember, Oven wouldn't eat it before she purified it.
There you go.
we've got to be pretty hungry. I can't even remember the last time I ate.
The last time we ate was after we fought the.
The chain god people? No, that's before.
No, the last time we ate is when we made the Necron stew last session.
No, but I didn't eat it. Now I'm eating it.
No, but you had dog lizard.
You dog lizard, yeah, that's true.
I love how we're getting into the details of the mundane.
The details of what you ate.
Yeah.
This is
Alright.
gold D&D right here.
I feel like my grandma
Yep.
right now.
We are
Right after
D&D and
breakfast. What do
hard.
you want for lunch? What?
All right, but
Hi, Grandma.
Babushkas.
but after we finish that,
I assume you're going to try and go to sleep.
Yeah.
I wanted to try to sleep again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was tired. Now I'm really tired and mad.
Do you guys want to ask your less violent companions to take watch so you can sleep?
Yeah.
Perhaps Jack's friend.
Well, Camilla, Skell, and Raffin remain unconvinced of the existence of Jack's friend, and therefore they will not let Jack take a watch by himself.
Okay, great. So someone can take a watch
Well-
with Jack.
Yeah.
Throck would be happy to take another watch just because.
Yeah, but if Throck takes another watch, Throck will not get a long
But
rest.
if he takes another
Actually,
watch.
before Throck
Right.
does take
So-
the next watch, we're going to go ahead
Throck-
and lay some hands on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to if he's going to have a long rest.
Well, yes, but in case anything happens during his...
Just in
Yeah.
case. That's fair.
You never know.
Fair.
So I'm going to hit you with a few of them.
Appreciate it.
6, 7, 8.
I'm gonna do my best.
So there's
not
one
to do
8
anything.
and 2, 3, 4. Fuck it. I'm gonna use all of my spell slots for this. 5, 10, 12, 20.
Nice. That's a
Okay.
good chunk.
Thank you very much.
Wait.
So is that 20,
Wait.
20 total?
No, it's 10 and no, it's 20 total, and then the plus 2 for each roll.
Okay.
So there's 3 rolls, right?
4 rolls because I had 4 slots.
Okay.
So plus another 8.
So 28.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
28.
Nice.
Now I'm going to sleep, and I
Okay.
am not taking a watch.
Yeah. I am not taking a watch either.
I have decided upon something while you guys were doing your healing magics.
Uh-huh.
For Zalen, you may separate Raylan and Zalios from each other at any time with no cost. To recombine them will take a series of sanity checks. It's going to work kind of like death saves, but kind of not. You're going to do your sanity checks every time you take a long rest. If you accumulate 3 successes before 3 failures, then you will successfully recombine. If you accumulate 3 failures before 3 successes, so potentially this could take you up to 5 long rests to find out if you do it.
Yeah.
If you get 3 failures before the successes, then they do not recombine, and you will not be able to attempt it again for a month.
For a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. All right. I like this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
High costs.
I'm gonna keep Zalen for now. But I do like that we have an option now.
But you are going to have a dream
Okay.
because you instructed Erie to improve your dream.
Okay.
And yeah, that was you that said that.
I did.
So
Excellent.
you start to dream, and things feel a little bit different to you. You know what dreams always feel like to you. You spent a lot of your life as Raylan having nightmares. And as Zalios having the same dream, but not thinking it was a nightmare. And now as Zalen, this is actually the first time you've had a dream in this form, but it doesn't feel like you're in your own head. It feels almost like you're experiencing someone else's dream.
Okay.
There are stars spinning around you, like you're standing in the night sky. They are swirling, not quickly, not so fast that they streak by, but like this, kind of. They're spinning by, and looking down, you see that you are standing on a floating sort of patch of land that fades out around the edges just a couple feet from where your feet are on it. And then around that, there are more stars, as though you're standing in a complete circle of night sky. And as you take a step backwards, when you pick up your foot, the place where you had it goes dark again, and the place where you put it down now has some ground on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, almost as though the ground is there only in the beam of a very narrow flashlight wherever your feet touch. And then everything else is just the sky. The other thing that you notice when you look down is that you have the body of a teenage girl.
Man, if Throck was here.
And
Is it Erie's body?
it is Erie's body.
Okay.
And it is Erie's clothing. And it's Erie's dream.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you say out loud, "This is much nicer than what was here before, isn't it?"
Ugh.
And you feel a pulling on your mind, and roll a sanity check.
All right. Dang it,
This is
Erie.
great.
We're gonna do something about this girl. Okay.
She's so nice, and you hate her so much.
Seriously.
14.
Okay, you awaken, confused and startled, but you
Still
have
saving.
passed your sanity check.
And we have gotten our long rest, right?
Yep, the long rest goes by. Things are uneventful. You wake up and see Skell standing over the unchopped parts of the ogre's body, just examining it, trying to figure out what manner of being this is. And what would you guys like to do now? You guys have your long rest. You are recovered. I'll mark it on
Thank
the
God.
Daro.
Oof.
All right.
That was an easy battle. For you. A single CR2 enemy.
I know. I'm just happy that we got a full night's
Yeah.
rest.
If Zaylin, even if you had been at full health when it started, I don't think you would have needed help to beat that creature.
Okay. So, we should proceed forward to
Lethia.
Lethia.
Jotunheim.
Jotunheim.
Lethia first.
Lethia to drop off the remaining alive cultist members.
Yes.
Hopefully we can make it.
Without killing anyone else, yes.
How far are we from Lethia?
4.
The other day when you asked that, Grief told you it was about 2 weeks.
It's still about 2 weeks.
Okay. All right.
Plus an extra day because somebody
Me? Because we went to the chain god?
decided to fall asleep on the job.
come
Oh, it wasn't an
on.
entire day. It was like a third of a day. Anyway, people,
I mean, you got my betrothed out there all crazy now. She can pop up at any time.
you got that.
Yeah. Anyway, proceed forward.
Proceed forward. We're going to take our break now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Break
10
time.
o'clock in our little time zone, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes, which should be, actually it's 9:58, so we'll be back at about 10:08, roughly. We're never that accurate. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.
We'll be right back.
Yeah,
Don't leave.
Don't leave.
Don't leave.
please.
We'll be back.
We'll be right back.
Leave the viewers.
Figure this
Oh
out.
my
Bye.
god.
Welcome back.
Hello.
We got a couple of Joshua heads here. I'm going to close that one. All right, here we
We're
are.
finally back.
What?
Yeah.
Hi.
So you guys have managed to complete your long rest. You
Hooray.
successfully defeated a single ogre with your level 5 party skills and his CR2 challenge rating.
Well, I mean, he was hitting them pretty hard.
Yeah, well, you guys were hurt.
Yeah.
That's what made it a challenge. You guys were hurt going
That's,
into it.
yeah.
Yeah, so here we are. And I assume you guys are continuing to move westward towards Lethia.
Yes.
Well, you make it about 3 days.
Okay.
You guys are all in top form at this point. And
During those 3 days, I do read
The
some of
books.
that book,
some of that book, yeah.
that true history book, to try and find.
Mm.
Okay. Oh no, you're looking for stuff in you're looking for stuff in Necron's notes, or which book are you looking
It
at?
was the one you told me that it would take some time.
Yeah, I think that was Necron's notes.
Yeah, Necron's notes, yeah.
You were trying to study for anything that was like relevant to you or your mother or Pelor.
Yeah.
You find a section in which you find the notebook and the section of the notebook that are Necron's notes about the ancient items that he had taken possession of. Many of which you recognize as things from the vault, including Throck's hammer. And
is
That is as far as you get this time, because you've narrowed it down quite a bit. You've narrowed it down to one book.
okay.
But you know that the medallion that was at one point your mother's was amongst that gear. So you have found the section about the stuff
Okay.
and his research on it.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Now, I'm just going to have you do a single sanity check.
Just me?
Just you, because you're the one who told Erie about the dreams. And I did say 3 days, but I'm only making you do one check.
That's nice of you. All right. I've been doing pretty good in these sanity rolls.
Alvin does not have anyone in her head.
Not even herself
Man,
sometimes.
my sanity is on point right now.
What you get?
18 on the die.
Dude, you're just killing it.
Yeah.
Erie's showing you all this
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
I really think
And
it's
you're
just,
just like, yep.
I really think it's just the combined force of Zalen that's helping it right now.
For sure. I mean, you're the most sane you've ever been in, in a manner of speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, way to go, Zalen. So, yeah, you continue to have eerie-inspired dreams. She grudgingly keeps her mouth shut most of the time during the daytime. But she has this attitude about it that it's really clear that she's doing it almost to mock you rather than because you asked her to. And
Teenagers.
yeah,
It's okay. Well,
she's like, she doesn't appreciate you treating her like she just has to do what you say.
I mean, we're sharing this mind together, so.
Yeah, yeah. What makes you in charge? So there's that. I don't know. Anyway,
Throck occasionally, just as we're walking along, goes up to Zay Zay. How's Erie?
Oh.
whenever Throck does that, Erie immediately starts jabbering away, telling Throck about her day, about all the things that she found and saw, and all the weird crap inside Zalen's head.
You know what?
Did you know there's a picture of his dead mother in here? Did you know there's this weird sun symbol?
Can I like
Roll another sanity check.
What do you want to do?
Oh, God.
There's a cantrip I have called Message,
Okay.
and I want to see if I can somehow make it so that Erie can send messages to people.
Let me take a look at that cantrip.
So then she doesn't. I don't have to translate.
I'm familiar
all the
with
time.
it, but it never occurred to me to use it this way. So let me read it real quick.
Right? Yeah, that's a really creative way.
Yeah. Gain those inspirations.
Well, you already have
I
an
mean-
inspiration.
I'll get another one. You only have one. That's fine.
Solid object.
Game-breaking spells.
Range is 120 feet. You can cast this spell through solid objects if you are familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier. Okay, so requirements are you point your finger at it and you whisper a message. So you have to be able to do both of those things. If we assume that Erie has some sort of incorporeal body inside your head, then she could cast this spell, except
Yes.
she's not the one that knows the spell. You are. That's really the issue.
So
But if she's now a part of him and in his head,
well, is
and
she a part of
sees
him,
all
or
the
is she
things
just
that-
trapped in there?
well, but she sees all the things in his head.
Yeah.
so
Argue it to me, dude.
yeah. So Zalen will do like as he's seeing the jabbering go on, he's gonna be like, Erie, just say it one more time, but this time, let's try it like this.
Okay.
And then he'll point at Throck and see if Throck can hear Eerie.
Okay. So, roll a. What's your spellcasting modifier? Charisma, right?
Yes.
Roll a charisma check.
I'm so glad I got message.
Yeah. Message is cool.
Yeah, message is a great, and it's a cantrip too.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is my night.
What?
This is my night tonight.
What'd you get?
What?
Is it just straight charisma?
Yes.
17.
So Throck.
Yeah.
You hear 25 random words from the middle of Eerie's rambling. And when Zaylin points at you, I'm gonna count them out. Hold on.
I'm guessing this is going to go at like twice or 3 times the speed that you're going to put it out.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
Okay.
going really fast, but I'm gonna have to count it out. He goes,
Yeah, sure.
been digging through his mind and his memories, and there's so much weird stuff in here. You wouldn't even begin to understand all of the. That's what you get.
You're right. I don't understand all of the.
And Zaylin, when Throck replies, you hear Eerie suddenly stop. You can hear me?
Only because I was helping you, Eerie.
Help me again! Throck, you're the best. I love you, Throck. I want to hang out with you, Throck. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. You're my best friend. You're my pet.
Ooh.
All right, Throck. At least you know that she's okay now. For real.
Yeah. And Throck continues his walk with just a little bit of a hand on the necklace.
Oh, by the way, Eerie,
That's so sweet.
do you want to say anything to Avin?
Oh, hi, mistress. I saw the queen one time and she really, really, really wanted you to stand up, and then you did.
Good. I am so grateful.
This is actually going to be kind of fun.
Excellent.
Turning the torture right back on in the DM.
Oh, can you point at Skell?
Sure. Hey, Scale, Eerie wants to say something to you.
None of you hear it. And then Skell, actually, you do. You do.
Yeah,
Of
I
course,
hear
you
it,
do. She says, Skell, I would have voted for Raffin to stay in charge.
Oh. Does Scale say anything?
Skell says, well, Raffin voted against himself.
All right. And then, hey, Camilla.
Oh, this is great.
I'm sorry I stole one of your poisons that time.
And now the one I've been waiting for.
Hey,
Jack.
Hope you enjoy your new boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So again, only Zaylin can hear it, and Jack. Eerie says, Jack, ever since I got here, I can see your friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
So does Jack respond?
He actually turns and looks at you, and without any facial expression, just blank, just stares at you for like the rest of the day.
Okay. All right. And during that time, I will ask Eerie, can you describe how his friend looks like to me?
she says, "Sure, look up there." And you feel your eyes drawn up to the treetops.
Oh.
And you see nothing. Roll perception.
Okay. Yeah. We use that inspiration.
Okay.
It's only one session, so let's try it.
Oh.
That's a 20.
At first, you think you see nothing, but then you realize that what she's showing you is the movement of the leaves themselves in the trees. She's not showing you a thing, she's showing you the action of the movement. She says, "He looks like that
The movement of the trees.
in the wind."
So, what? Wait. So you mean like he's? Can I ask you like, is he like like the nature, or are you whispering? What do you mean by this?
And she just goes,
Oh, maybe he is the wind. That's what Xamen says to himself. All right, cool. Okay.
"All right, good progress here."
Yeah.
You're going to get an inspiration point next session. for
Yeah.
that, by the way, that message.
Yeah.
All right. So 3 days.
Yeah. After 3 days, you guys come near to a hillside. And until you're very close to it, you notice nothing unusual about it. Let's get the ogre off the table
Okay.
and put yourselves in marching order.
All right. Throck, are you in front?
Yeah.
Kronk
Yeah.
is next to Thruck.
Croc.
Darrow.
Oh yeah. And behind me,
Sure, yeah.
and then all the other folks behind us.
Camilla will bring up the rear.
Raven, right next to you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the raven could be flying behind Camilla, like high above enough where I could see anything sneak attacks. 120 feet up, I think.
Wink.
Yeah.
So, when you get this close to the hill, you notice a cave opening. See, there's two on each side.
Okay.
So there are openings in the middle. And yeah, let's do that. Okay, you can move the camera if you need to.
So over here, right?
Yeah, that's the cave opening. I've used these pillar type terrain pieces, but they represent a solid wall except for that opening. It's dark. You're not close enough to know anything else about it except that it's a cave. But as you pass near, you hear from inside a blood-curdling human scream of agony.
Can we tell the gender?
Yeah, it's male.
Okay.
I'm going to produce flame
Okay.
because it's a cantrip and it lights things.
Okay.
Where? Okay.
Just in case we decide that we want to go inside. We have a light.
It's like daytime and you're outside at the moment, so
Right, but in case.
you're gonna just produce some flame in your hand.
Yep.
Okay, understood.
All right.
Sounds like somebody's having a bad day in there.
Yep. Sure does. Rescue mission?
Raffin says, "But why? Surely whoever made that sound is already with the queen and better off."
You argue a good point.
But
I mean, at least we should.
we should at least take a look.
We should commit the body
Throw-
at least.
Yeah. Yes.
Skell says, "Yes, that's a good point, mistress. If there's someone in there, we should help them find their way to the queen."
Good job. Okay.
Throck wants to kind of like smell the air or something to see if he can see if he would just kind of know what would be living in there.
Give me a perception check.
11.
You're pretty sure it's one of the things that lives on the Untamed Steppes and eats people.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of them.
It could be a this or a that, or an ogre, or a. Anyway.
Could be a lot of things.
Could be a lot of
Well,
things.
let's
Camilla, Camilla will voice an opinion, actually, and say, it seems to me that whoever screamed is probably not alone in there. At which point, Kronk will also speak and say, someone won, someone lost. What's the problem?
Still only.
Yeah.
I mean,
How far?
You now hear a second voice come from the cave.
Aha.
The voice says, "Oh God, no, 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 no!"
so yeah, I can't just Zaylen wouldn't just let that go on.
Yeah, neither would Alvin.
Yeah, so we got
Mostly because potential zombies.
All right, let's go see what's
Yeah.
up.
We're not gonna do potential zombies coming out of that
Yeah.
cave afterwards.
So we head towards it.
Jack steps the other way. Jack will not approach the cave. Skell and the others stay with Jack.
Okay.
In fact, they encircle him.
Smart move.
Do you want me to check it out a little bit?
Do we want to bring the camera a little closer to
yeah,
where
yeah.
the action's going to be?
I can send the Raven in.
Okay.
Check it out.
All right. Do that if you wish.
I wish. Let's send the Raven in. Do a little.
Are you going to use your action to see through the Raven's eyes?
Well, I expect the Raven will just come back and let me know.
The Raven cannot speak.
But the Raven can caw.
Caw.
If you want to know what it sees, you have to look through its senses.
I suppose I could use an action for that.
Yeah, you could. I believe it's an action.
I wouldn't know. I don't have.
Yeah, you don't actually have that spell. That's the
Yeah.
thing. But Radomir Utgast does, and I'm pretty sure that it is an action. It might be a bonus action. Regardless, you're not in initiative, so you can just do it.
Cool. I will do that then. Send Bran on through.
Well, Bron goes in and sees the following. There are 5 dead, mutilated human corpses. And in addition, these 4 still alive.
Oh.
Pinned
These 4
in
are
their
alive.
places by various objects. Tree trunks, large stones.
Oh, that sounds
And
delightful.
their legs have been broken
Oh,
so that they cannot get away.
damn.
Oh, that is.
One of the dead bodies is currently being torn asunder and eaten by this creature.
Okay.
It is large, it is greenish, it is very misshapen. It has bumps and growths all over it, like tumor type things. It is just absolutely disgusting. It looks like just every birth defect, but it's also huge and eating a person's leg right now.
I'm going to go ahead and relay that information to all y'all and hope that Throt can tell me what the hell that is.
Throck. Nature check.
Yep.
Nature check.
Please roll well.
Nature check.
Nature check. Nature check.
Oh. Wow. Nature is under intelligence, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like knowledge. Yeah.
17.
Nice.
All right.
19. Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, when he's at home.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. I had a number in my head, and that number was 17.
Wow.
Nice.
Only Throck could possibly know it, and it would be really hard even for Throck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you got it.
Like 10%
Yeah.
chance.
Based on Oven's description and the behavior of the thing, you are pretty sure that this is a troll.
Ooh.
I mean, it could easily be another ogre or another two heads, but she didn't say that it had two heads. So with all of the deformities, it sounds like a troll.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like a troll. I remember it was maybe 20 years ago. I encountered a troll.
Throck, there's no time for this. We gotta save him.
What? Oh, right.
Let's go. So I just kind of push Throck forward. And,
Okay.
And
Oh.
we go inside.
Are you guys gonna go in guns blazing?
Guns blazing.
Okay, then roll initiative.
By the way, when you encounter trolls, look out for whatever.
Fantastic.
Oh, see, that initiative.
Yikes. I'll get the bad rolls out with
man.
initiative, I guess.
Yeah. And catch.
I'm looking forward to advantage on initiatives.
Okay, Throck, what's yours?
9.
Oven,
18.
5.
whoever the hell you are. 5.
Whoever the hell you are.
Zalen. Zalen with a sprinkle of Eerie.
Okay. Well, Oven, you have 1 initiative. So, what's the order? Throck's going in first, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I was second,
Yeah.
and then Oven was behind me.
Can we tilt the camera down? I can just barely see.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna have to bring.
Yeah, the people outside the cave are just at the bottom of the frame there. Okay. All right. Well, now tilt it up. Yeah, there you go. Good.
It's actually, yeah, it's hard to see.
Let me brighten it. I can do that. I don't need to unlock it. I just need to do this, and this, and this. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little better.
And why not one of these? Oop. No, that didn't really help. Did it? I don't know. Maybe. Best I can do.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Oven, what we got?
Well, I guess I will conjure up some helpers. So I'm going to go ahead and conjure up 8 wolves.
8?
What?
Yep.
You can just conjure up 8 wolves?
Goodness.
Yep. Conjure animals, 8 beasts of challenge rating, 1/4 or lower.
Okay.
Is this a new spell you just got?
I want to point out something that I know that you probably don't. The rule as written for that spell, just in case any of our viewers are rules lawyers, the rule as written for that spell is that you don't get to pick what kind of animal, the specific animal. You get to pick the challenge rating and the number. However, as a DM, I'd just say that's kind of BS. And you can have your wolves. Because what am I going to do? Put a bunch of other animals in there? Or
I mean, you could put in
Steve.
axe beaks,
Funny.
boars, constrictor snakes.
here's your
elks.
wolves.
Yeah.
8 of them. By the way, for the purposes of running combat, I hate this spell. We had a player with this spell in the daytime game, and it just adds so many attacks, so many dice rolls.
But I think they all are under the same initiative, which means I also have to roll initiative for them.
But you're going to have to roll attacks and track hit points for every wolf.
19.
Okay, they will all act on the 19.
Yes.
So, right after.
I have a pack of wolves.
Wow.
So yeah, you guys are walking
That's
in,
crazy.
and Oven just whips out that goat spine wand of her and does like one of these things, and rose petals fall off the wand in a circle, and each one lands on the ground and bursts up into a wolf.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And they are angry wolves. They do not like this. So that's Oven's turn. Now, oh, I'm so sorry, Matt, but you're Kronk.
No.
Kronk is gonna run past Throck and charge into the cave. His full speed of 30 feet.
Okay. You mind getting the ruler for me? Actually, I'm going to move this rock.
Yeah.
Okay, just
You can
for
see.
yeah, you can remember
Oops.
where.
Where did Bron go? Bron, come back.
She's underneath the. Yeah.
Oh, odd.
Well, because I had him perched up here.
All right.
Okay.
So can
So
you?
he's going to go 30 feet. He's going to go to the end of the stick. At which point, he is going to short bow that troll. And actually, I think he might hit. I'm not sure. He does not hit. So
Damn.
Kronk runs in. He's waving this stone maul around. Ah! And he gets there, and almost as though it's a totally normal thing to do, he just drops it, whips out his short bow, and shoots an arrow at the troll and misses. And he's still yelling like some sort of berserker, but using a bow. And it doesn't make any sense, but that's what he did. And he misses. So, that's him. Now it's Throck.
Shit.
Okay, how far away is that big ugly?
I believe he's about 30 feet.
Yeah.
Fantastic,
Distance from
not a
Throck to the
problem.
troll. Probably just about 30 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. Throck can easily get to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get him.
So he does. Just gonna waste no time about it. Go into a rage. And,
He's going to pass that dex save.
All right. Well, it's a 2,
He
so
takes 1.
yep, 1 point of lightning damage. Just to get his attention, really, is all that was again.
Yeah.
Just a hey, pick on something your own size.
So when
and reckless.
the 2 ermine come barreling in to attack the troll, the 4 surviving soldiers in the room just start yelling in unison. Ah! Oh God! Oh no!
Yeah.
What's happening now? Ah!
It went from bad to
Yeah.
worse.
In fact, one of them actually yells, "Oh, not those things again!"
Oh, all right. And just goes reckless on the beast. Jeez. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot.
Okay.
26 to hit. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the other attack number as well. I'll look at these. And 21.
26 and 21 are your attack rolls?
Yep.
They both hit.
Okay. And this is
Don't forget
11,
which is not there because we moved these.
13,
Just wanna-
23, 27.
27 damage total?
Bludgeoning. Yeah,
That's both attacks?
Yeah.
Comes to 27?
that's combined.
Okay.
Yep.
That's just a warm-up swing.
Yeah. So, yeah, that happens. So you come charging in, Throck, right after Kronk pushes past you, shoots an arrow for some reason and misses. You blast this thing with lightning. You swing at it with your maul. You hit it twice really hard. And it doubles over a little bit as you smash first the hammer into its stomach, and then you smash it into the side. And so it's like this. And its arm is actually like compressed, like you smashed its arm to putty. And then, as it looks at you, it stands up straight, and the arm repairs itself right in front of your eyes. You see it heal.
Oh no.
And the first wound from the hammer is actually not healing yet, but the arm just kind of like puts itself back together. You can see flesh growing. You can see muscles knitting themselves together. And the bone actually pops back into place.
Damn.
Yeah.
Roll
Yeah.
a sanity saving throw
Okay.
with advantage because you
Oh.
know about these creatures.
Oh yeah, like 19.
Okay, so you're fine,
So
and nobody else
Yeah.
saw that. Oh no, that's not true. Kronk saw it.
Kronk saw it, yeah.
is this normal for a troll? Then
You've heard
yeah.
of stuff like this, but Ermin are just like, I don't know, trolls are weird.
Yeah, they're weird. Yeah, that's
Darrow critted his sanity check.
Dang.
All right.
nice.
Well done.
Darrow
well
was
done,
also
man.
like,
Oh,
I don't
does
know,
that-
trolls are weird.
Yeah, trolls are weird.
Am I close enough to give him a high five?
Yeah.
Yes, but do Ermin do that, or do they do the fist bump?
No. Yeah. They just punch each
Yeah.
other.
All right.
Cool.
So that is now the troll's turn. The regeneration starts at the start of his turn. So he is going to. He's going to multi-attack.
Oh shit.
Sure.
So the first thing he does is, he's going to do 2 claw attacks, one with each hand. They will both have advantage because you went reckless.
Yep.
The first one is 23 to hit.
Oh
7
yeah.
piercing.
That hits.
Oh no, I'm sorry, 11 slashing.
Ooh.
The second one is even higher for another 11 slashing.
Okay.
And then
22 slashing.
he slashes you across the chest and the face with his hands, and then comes back for a bite attack, which is going to do 7 piercing.
Okay.
So he gets you with all 3 attacks.
27. I mean, no, that's 28.
Yep.
Yeah. Now they're all, of course, halved because of the rage.
Oh yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
that's not nice.
Nobody likes that.
Zayna?
Yes, sir.
And they're all half rounded up, right? That's how we're doing.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Zayna's gonna go in the entrance,
Okay.
and so what does he see here?
Those guys are pinned by objects, and their legs are broken.
And
So
then these-
those are 2 guys. They're sitting
So
down.
this
They
is
can't
the
move.
only enemy I see right now.
It's the only enemy you see,
See, unfortunately, Throck.
unless you want to murder the soldiers.
No.
Put them out of their
this
misery.
is not Zalios.
Oh, for the record, I don't think I said this when you sent Brahm inside.
Mm-hmm.
These are soldiers of Argus. You can tell by the uniforms.
So unfortunately, Throck is in front of me, and I can't do lightning bolt because I'm gonna hit Throck. Oh. insane idea just now. Probably won't work.
Hit me, dude. I'm giddy.
I kind of want to. Okay, let me. I'm just gonna. Let me know how this sounds to you. What if I ready an attack, and the condition is gonna be when Throck connects with the maul, and I'm gonna try to hit his maul with my lightning bolt.
You may do that. Targeting the maul is going to be a little bit difficult. And as I believe we've talked about before, if you're going to ready an action and the action is casting a spell,
I have to use it.
you expend the spell slot at the time that you ready it. So you can do it.
I mean, sure, this would be so insane if it works, but
All right.
so I'm gonna use the spell slot. Okay, and as soon as Throck connects with the maul, I'm gonna try to hit the maul with the lightning bolt.
Understood. Okay.
Oh.
All right, so that is Zalen's turn. He comes in and you see him just like gather up some lightning. Throck, you don't see it because your back is to him, but you can feel it. You can feel that there's lightning stuff happening back there.
There are good things happening here.
All right, that's what I do.
Wolves.
All right, I'm going to tell the wolves to attack the big green deformed creature.
Do it.
Get him.
Crit 20 on the first one.
Ooh,
Well, they got to run in, and you got to make
Right.
sure that they can actually get
Well,
to him.
it's a 40-foot, and they can.
Right, but there has to be space around the creature as well.
so they.
I mean,
they
if they jump up,
There's 8 of them. There's 8 of them. I mean, they're
Sure.
going to go over each other? I don't think so.
why not? They're
They
fine.
can't go through that space where you have the stick because
Yeah.
that's where there's a wall.
Yeah, they
have
gotta go
to come
over
in
here and then right
basically
there.
under Zalen's left wing is where they have to run in through.
Okay.
So, like, you can put one right here.
Yeah.
It's 40 feet though, yeah?
Yeah.
So they can get a little further than the stick is.
Yeah. They can actually get to the guy.
Cool.
Sorry, pinned down, dude.
Here, let's move that camera maybe to another angle.
Sure.
Maybe like around this way.
Wait, I've got an idea. Why don't we take out these 2 pillars and replace them with this wall, just so we can see where the edge of the cave is, and then the camera can see over that.
Should I move the camera?
Yeah,
So maybe right here.
that looks pretty good. It's at an angle now, but yeah. It's
That's-
on a little ball head, so you can tilt the...
Yeah, let me just.
Yeah, there you go. Cool.
I approve of that move.
What'd you say?
I said I approve of that
I
move.
thought you might.
Thanks.
I think I can fit like 3 of them in there.
I'd say you can get 3 in, sure. Let's put the other one, because if they didn't have bases, you could easily. So let's put the other one this way on this side of like the other wolf, so all 3 of them are next to each other.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so we've got 3 of them in.
3 of them in, and the rest are as close as they can get.
Can one just be on Throck's shoulders?
If you want. Just
Fighting from Throck's shoulders. That would be awesome.
sure.
Let's prepare. Oh, that's the wrong shape. Wrong shape. Well, if you turn it this way, it's not. Let's replace the other wall too. Yeah. There you go. Not bad.
Yay. Okay. I mean, do you want him on Throck's shoulders?
I mean,
No.
I feel like
I don't think the wolf has the dexterity to climb up a being like that and like stay up there. I don't think so.
I feel like Oven would want to, and Throck would want Oven to.
Yeah.
But the wolf
but
can't.
The
Yeah.
The wolf is just a wolf.
the actual
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on top of a mushroom. Okay, so let's
And Autumn's gonna just move in here so she can see it.
let's roll the attacks for the 3 wolves that can make attacks.
Beautiful.
Okay, so this one is a 20.
That's a hit.
And the next one is... Wait. 13.
Okay, that is a miss.
Miss. And the next one is... Whatever 17 and 4 is 21.
A hit. So give me damage for 2 attacks.
Okay.
What does their pack tactics thing do?
It gives flanking advantage.
Yeah, fun fact, the flanking rule that we use for everyone is actually an optional rule in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah.
If you don't use it, only creatures with pack tactics get flanking.
Really?
Yeah, so some people say it's overpowered because of that, but whatever.
So that's 6.
There's a pop-
I look forward to the day when our streams get packed with
people correcting us on rules.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
We call them
Rules lawyers.
Rule lawyers. Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people who advocate for an altered flanking rule that is, instead of advantage, it's just +2. Mathematically, advantage works out to about +5, which is a huge amount.
So 6 and 9.
Okay. 6 and 9. This thing. Yeah. Okay, so the wolves come in, just this huge mass of fur and fangs and drool, and they're pushing into each other, trying to shove past each other, trying to get to this monster. 2 of them get their claws into its legs.
Well, it's a
and-
bite.
Yeah. Oh, I meant teeth, of course. And he manages to yank away, but not before some of his flesh comes off in their mouths.
Which
And
they promptly
then-
eat.
Yeah, they will swallow it. And then it is Oven's turn.
Well, it's a concentration spell, so.
It doesn't take an action to concentrate.
Uh-huh.
You can cast another spell as long as the other spell isn't also concentration.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like she's holding it with one hand and then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, it's like she's just thinking about it, holding it with her mind. She can use both of her hands.
And this is when the rule lawyers come in. Wait a minute, that doesn't make it.
That's 100% correct, though.
Yep.
Who was the man who, like, who's the author of like D&D? Like the guy who like made all the initial rules.
I mean, the only person I've ever heard credited as the creator is Gary Gygax, but there were people that worked with him,
Yeah.
like Dave Arneson and several others.
And is he still alive?
No. He died several years ago. His son is very active in the community, though, Luke Gygax.
Luke Gygax. Okay.
Who's got metal weapons?
Not the troll.
Darrow has metal weapons, though.
Is the
He has daggers, yeah.
is
What
is
are the
Throx-
handles of those daggers?
If you're going to try and heat his weapons, he's going to get burned.
Okay, never mind. In that case, I guess I will...
like that would be so epic if people are arguing in the chat and then the son comes in here and says actually he's right.
Right?
Well,
We're going to go ahead and step to the entrance on this turn, and we're going to do infestation.
okay. Technically, I'm always right, because Rule 0 is the DM arbitrates the rules.
But that would probably be what he says.
Yeah, that would be what he said.
Yeah.
He's really not someone that should be considered an authority on 5th edition, because he was essentially one of the first people in the world to ever play Dungeons and Dragons. But that
Damn,
was
imagine
not,
that honor.
Yeah, that was original Dungeons and Dragons, not 5th edition.
But still, I would take his opinion to heart. you know?
Absolutely. Yeah.
His opinion.
I'm sure he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But in terms of who has authority, it would be the people who designed the game.
Yeah.
What you got?
Well, you need to make a con save.
Doing it. Fail.
All right, so then he gets 1 poison damage and moves 5 feet north.
Okay.
North is towards Alan.
So into Throck?
If he can't move, does it say what happens if he can't move? This is infestation, right?
Yeah, if the direction rolled is blocked, the target doesn't move.
Yeah. Okay, can't move into Throck. Now, it's Throck's. No, it isn't. It's Darrow's turn. So Kronk is going to put another arrow in that bow from his 10-foot distance. And he whiffs again. And he goes, "Ah!" And he throws the bow at the ground. Now, Throck's turn.
All right. Okay, Throck.
Show us something, man. Are you trying to unmute? I feel like he's...
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
I had a scene change.
How you
So
feeling?
better than I was yesterday, that's for sure. And even better than I did
Okay, I
this
guess I'll
morning.
do that
So
next time.
what do you know? Medication sometimes helps.
All right.
Stay in school.
I'll go ahead and roll that dex save now.
Yeah.
Crit.
Yeah. Let's just get that out of the way. All right. Well, 3 points of damage. And then since there's a bunch of people around, it doesn't have to be reckless this time.
Okay.
So just goes to swinging. 20
Hit.
on the first. And that does 16 bludgeoning.
And that's the maul, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, that's the maul. So that's the first hit.
So can I activate my action?
Yep.
Wait.
All right. So I would try to hit his maul with my lightning bolts.
We are going to do attack roll with disadvantage. We're going to use Throck's armor class as the number. If you hit, it's not going to hit Throck, it's going to hit the hammer.
So I have to aim for...
You're aiming for the hammer, but it's being held by Throck, so that's why we're using Throck's armor class. So roll an attack roll.
At disadvantage?
Yes, because you're aiming for a smaller target.
Come on. No pressure
It is
here.
a line spell, though, so if you miss, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
I can give my inspiration to him.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, well, let's see.
It's true.
If you do, it cancels out
Original's
the
not...
disadvantage.
so...
I am going to give my inspiration
Yeah.
to you.
So, well, 19 plus 5, it will give me 14. Do we know if that
Why are
hit?
you doing a 19 plus
9 plus
5?
5.
Sorry, 9
Nine.
plus 5
Gives you
is 14.
Yeah.
So Throck's armor class is higher than that.
Yeah, so inspiration.
Well,
Yeah.
this is confusing. Let's cancel that roll.
Okay.
Inspiration gives you advantage.
Okay.
You had already rolled with disadvantage.
Okay.
What you should have done is just roll 1 die, because the
Sorry.
two cancel each other
Yeah.
out. So let's forget that roll. Just roll 1 die,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
All right.
And I will remove my inspiration.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
And am I adding anything to this roll?
Yeah, it's your. You have to make
my spell casting.
an attack roll with this spell, right? If you were casting it
Yeah,
normally.
it's a spell
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's a
spell
spell.
attack.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Oh.
I don't suppose you would allow me to use my luck, would you?
I would actually.
All right.
No reason not to.
The gods are coming in for this one, everybody. So
Which gods?
The Raven Queen.
Ooh,
Find out.
Okay, it's a 15 on the die plus my spellcasting is 20.
Yeah.
You hit the hammer.
It took a lot.
Every resource that you
good.
and your friend had available. Oh, you got a rock high five.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
thanks.
there you go.
Close, good enough.
As awkward as possible.
All right.
You hit the hammer.
It took everything to make this happen.
Before I describe that, Throck,
Nice.
go ahead and do your second attack.
Okay.
Okay. Second
Roll damage
attack.
for
Okay.
Shoot. I'm pretty sure the lightning on the hammer kind of like threw off my second attack
Yeah.
because it's a 12 to hit, so
I got
probably not.
D6s.
I have a d6.
You know what? I'll just nope.
Wait, you do have inspiration.
Yeah, I'll take my inspiration on that too then.
Okay.
Sure. Why not? Nope, it did not help at all. So
Do you have 2 D6s?
So much damage.
so that one missed.
This is my Merry Christmas 10
Oh.
for when people need to do damage.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just use all of these.
Someone give me back my d6.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like how you're cherry picking the
Yeah,
colors.
yeah, it doesn't. It shouldn't matter. Yeah. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 8d6.
Okay.
Whew,
Wow.
dude! I almost. Okay, so I rolled 3 5s and 3 6s.
18.
Holy moly!
Oh man.
So 36.
36.
Ow.
Okay.
I'm
Throck, what was your damage on the first roll? We already did.
Holy shit!
Yep.
So
Did
at
I just waste a whole bunch of wolves?
at the instant that your hammer connects,
Maybe.
there is this blast of lightning that shoots from behind you into the maul. And
Yeah.
when it does not go through the maul, it doesn't hit the troll. It stays in your maul. And your whole deal is like glowing and crackling with energy, shooting up and down the haft of the hammer while you bring it back for a second swing. And this time, when you go to swing, you come in and your hammer actually stops being repelled by the force of the lightning bolt, shooting out of the head of the maul into the troll. And this is what causes you to miss the second swing. The backward force of the lightning bolt pushing the hammer away
Oh.
as it blasts into the troll's body completely and fries the thing
Jeez.
dead.
Nice. At which point, Avon will scream, "Feed my lovelies!"
And they do. And the men inside the cave scream in horror. One of them passes out. And
Holy crap!
and Avon continues to concentrate, apparently just so that the wolves can eat the troll.
Just so the wolves can eat. That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh my god! That was like the ultimate attack right there.
Yeah.
Wait,
Well
Yeah,
done.
I wish.
I'm breaking the no camera rule just so that I can, or the no phone rule.
Take
so
a
I can-
picture.
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure.
oh
It's
yeah.
a good
Dude,
good time to do it.
I'm gonna take a picture of these dice.
That's the 10 I bust out when Rod casts Fireball. You need all those D6s.
Yeah, because lightning bolt's pretty much the same thing, except
Yeah.
it's not a line. It's not a line. It's a circle.
We used to keep those in a jar, and then I was mad that we had them in like a Christmas-themed tin. And then I suddenly realized when you need to bust out a whole bunch of D6s, and I was like, oh yeah, it's totally appropriate that it's Christmas when we need it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
All right.
That's awesome.
And
Well-
Avin is absolutely going to concentrate on this spell for the full duration of it, because I just want 8 wolves.
Throck, do you react to the lightning that Zalen gave you? And
Oh yeah. Yeah, Throck is totally is like well.
Are you aware that you keep messaging us screenshots of the video through Skype?
No.
You've done it like 10 times.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a little button down there in the bottom corner.
Yeah, I think that's what's doing it.
Oh, that must be it.
I keep getting notifications,
Sorry
and
about
I'm
that.
like, it's a picture of you.
Hey, you're welcome.
I'm so happy that worked.
Merry Christmas. No, he kind of like, so Throck kind of holds them all. Obviously, as usual, Throck is the reason that the troll died. But
Kronk actually.
but always acknowledging the assistance of others. Of
course.
Too. Yeah, that felt good. That felt really good.
Kronk actually walks up to the troll where the wolves are feeding on it and puts one foot up on it and poses.
Yeah.
Kronk, strongest Urman.
Oh.
And he looks at Throck, and he kind of looks away. And he looks over at like one of the guys on the ground and goes, Kronk, strongest Urman.
What does Cure Wounds do?
And Throck will actually kind of slow walk over to one of the still awake soldiers.
Sure. And as you do, you can see him like trying to get away, but he can't because his legs are broken and he's pinned by a rock, and he's like leaning back from you.
What'd you say he's held in place by?
A rock, big one.
Great. Throck takes a golf swing and knocks the rock out of the way.
Okay, when you pull back your hammer to swing, the guy goes, "Ah!" And then you smash the
Sure.
rock off of him. He goes, "Ah!" Now he's just convinced that you're going to pick him up and eat him.
I would like to come in and do Cure Wounds on the floor.
Okay.
Come in after Throck is like knocking off the things and just like Cure Wounds.
Okay. So Avin comes in. So
1d8.
this is what they see.
Oven's mask, by the way, is down.
Yeah. And there are 8 wolves feeding on a troll that was eating them.
This is like the worst.
Yeah, the dismembered bodies of their half-eaten companions are around them. There's this devil creature and 2 ermine, and in walks this woman with a deer skull on her head and a bloody scythe.
Oh my God.
And yeah, this is their day.
I knew I should have done that spell, Calm Emotions.
Right? Okay, so one of them gets 3, one of them gets 5, one of them gets 3, and one of them gets 4.
The ones that received 5 and 4 are able to sit up. The other 2 actually pass out into sleep. The combination of pain and terror is too much for them. And they are all just terrified when you come up to them. But as you lay your hands on them, they actually scream while you heal them because it hurts, as it does. But you watch as one of their legs kind of pops back together, and wounds close up. And then what do you do? Because they're not speaking at this point. They're just kind of sitting up and backing away from you guys.
Well, and then I'm going to go around and commit the dead ones to the Raven Queen.
Feels good, doesn't it? It's like it's icy and then hot.
Non-spawn.
Not a sponsor.
You are creatures of that foul goddess. Are you going to sacrifice us to her next?
I mean, if you really want me to, but no.
Zalen will come and be like, "We heard your screams from outside, and we came to help
Why?
because you were in pain."
What are you?
We
Shadowkai, not a witch.
we are your closest thing to surviving this.
They don't know what to say to that. They're dumbfounded and horrified.
Does anyone ask, how did you end up here?
They all kind of go quiet. And actually, I guess there's only two awake. I said they both kind of clam up and go quiet. They look at each other a little bit, and they don't answer you.
We killed the creature. So
I mean, I'm letting my wolves eat it so that it doesn't stitch itself back up in death.
I would need to know if there's any more around, at least.
The one that's been speaking to, I haven't seen any but this one.
Good.
But we cut its hand off when it took us. The hand crawled around on the ground by itself, and then it just put it back on.
Well, as you can see, with enough power, even that thing could die.
I believe your summoning lasts a minute. Is that correct?
An hour.
1 hour. Okay.
Yeah. I have an hour of puppies.
Understood.
So, again, did this thing capture you? Were you on patrol?
Yeah. We were on a long-range patrol, yes.
And this thing attacked you?
It just came out and beat most of us to death, and we hurt it bad, but it kept just growing back.
You were out on patrol? Out here?
In the Untamed Steppes?
Like really far away from where you ought to be?
It was a mission that we were on.
Huh.
Inside check.
Roll it.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think Throck is even going to do insight. 8.
Why did you do it?
16.
15.
And Adaro got 21.
Yeah.
So the two of you are thinking, this guy's lying through his teeth.
Yeah.
And Kronk actually says, humans are bullshit.
Want to
Sick.
try this again?
It's like, yeah, Zan says, you're not helping us with your lies. Tell us what happened.
You're not helping you with your
The
lies.
second one, the one that hasn't been speaking, says, all right, look. You work for a false goddess, so obviously you're not from Argus.
I often lifts up her mask at this point and says, obviously I'm not from here.
You're not from here. You don't work for Taramis, is what I mean.
Taramis.
The queen. You know the name
Yeah.
as the Queen of Argus.
Oh, okay.
He says, we ran. A few weeks ago there was a battle. These creatures, gesturing towards Throck and Kronk, they came by the thousands and they were just They were just turning men into paste.
Oh.
We ran. We couldn't stay in Argus. We definitely couldn't go to Zamar. We had to get out of the country as fast as possible, so we ran west. We thought it couldn't be as bad as we heard. It couldn't be any worse than Argus as wanted men. Oh boy, we were wrong. We should have taken our chances in the battle.
Well,
No.
Probably not.
Your cowardice saved your lives.
Wow. Okay.
Nod.
sort of.
You were in the battle?
I am the strongest man. I carry the bags.
They look at each other. And the first one says, I told you, man, they all say that. I heard at least 6 of them say that.
Well, we are going to Lethia, which I know isn't your cup of tea, but probably safer for you than here.
Look, we're not particularly devoted to Arathis, but we can't stay in Argus either. We gotta go somewhere. At this point, going back will get us killed. Going forward will get us killed. I'm not entirely sure we're gonna get out of this cave.
Well, take your chances with us then.
They have the look of people who were just asked by demonic horrors from beyond to just go for a walk.
Mm-hmm.
What could go wrong?
It's a frying pan fire situation for these guys. They really don't know how to respond to you yet. What?
16 in persuasion.
What are you going to say with that roll?
The Raven Queen is, yes, the goddess of death. But really, in a sense, she's the goddess of life. Because death is just part of the cycle of life. And
That second guy says, oh God, she's going to kill us.
and she is more than happy to let those of you live who want to live until the end of your natural life. And if you would like to do so in peace, you can do so in Lethia as one of her own. She's not a goddess of war. She's not a goddess of violence. She's simply a goddess of the circle of life. And the natural order of things.
So the first one looks at the second one and says, we're just going to have to go. We can't stay here. We definitely can't go back to Arathis, or to Argus. We lived in the only civilized place in the world, and we didn't realize how lucky we were. Now we have no choice. will come with you.
Excellent.
All right.
Onward to Lethia.
Wait, I'm still confused. Do we smash them as well?
No,
we
no,
don't.
no, Throck.
Oh,
We
okay.
don't.
So are you gonna?
Okay.
Two of them are still unconscious, and the two that are conscious can barely walk. Are you gonna?
Well, we have two who can carry the bags,
I carry the bags.
but Kronk can also carry the bags.
Oh, Kitty, though.
He believes that
He
can.
thinks he can.
He currently can.
No, his stats stay the same.
By the way, as we're trying to get them out,
But I mean, we've got trees and stuff we can sit them on and haul them along.
that's true. But it might shorten the trip a lot, though.
Well,
As we're trying to get them out.
Zaylin will try to touch the being that we just killed. And
the one that's nothing but bones now that my wolves have feasted.
as long as there's something,
There's still something left.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch it and see if I can see a memory.
You're lucky the wolves are friendly to us, because certainly they would growl at you for touching their bones.
They do actually,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Sanity check!
you see.
I love it.
You see blood and horror. You actually don't get a single memory, but you get what feels like a confused jumble of memories, and they are all of this creature mauling and butchering its prey. Sometimes animals, sometimes people, sometimes sometimes goblins. One time, one of them is another troll.
Wow.
And he's just constantly killing, dismembering, eating things raw. There's just blood and innards all over, and it's just flashing all across. And you feel, while you're remembering this, you start to feel actually wounds and gashes on your body, and then you feel them knit back together. And you start to feel like what it's like to be a troll, where like memory is not really a thing. It's more it's like all instinct. And the shape of their bodies is because of this bizarre healing or regeneration ability, which also can cause like mutations and lumps and deformities. And you feel all this happen, and just the anger and pain and hunger that is always with the troll. Make a sanity check.
Yeah, I thought so.
Mm.
All right.
The memory that you got undoubtedly
I wonder if I should
influenced by
use
the
luck
state
on
of the
that one.
body.
Maybe.
It's an average roll. I'm wondering if I should use luck or not.
I mean, it's 12.
Yeah, it's 12. I mean, it's better than average. I'm going to stick with that 12. Oh, damn. Okay.
Let's pick a card, any card, sure.
What does it say?
You hear some scratching behind you. And then you feel something rub up against your leg.
Kitty.
Looking down, you do not see anything.
Didn't someone already get this card?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nonetheless, you got it too.
It's ZZ from the other campaign.
Illusion, yeah. You're experiencing other dimensions.
In a moment, for a moment, Zaylin goes.
The best black cat, aside
I
from Luna.
felt something like this before.
Well, that's that.
Okay.
And You guys get these dudes out of the cave. Do you guys want to let them rest? Do you want to use additional healing on them?
Probably use additional healing.
Do you have healing?
I mean, I have my one day healing. I mean, it helps.
Okay, so between your various magics and a long rest, you guys are able to get these dudes in traveling condition.
At least.
And now I don't have my wolves.
So,
No, actually, your wolves, when they disappear because your concentration finally drops, the eaten, half-digested parts of the troll splash to the ground
No way.
where the wolves were standing.
Really?
And on some of the pieces, you see like little bubbles and jiggles.
But I can use it for ritual sacrifice, right?
There's not enough of it left.
Aww. Well, I guess I'll commit
Just
the remains to the Raven Queen then.
I mean, it's basically slime on the ground, but it's pulsing, like there's still life in some of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and commit the remains to the Raven Queen so it doesn't like.
When she does that, you hear a voice say, "Ew, no, she doesn't want it."
It's better than it coming back.
Throck wants to look around in the cave, see if there's anything cool in there.
Nope.
nope.
It's a disgusting troll cave.
Ew.
Great.
Okay, but we did take a long rest, so I have all my stuffs back.
Yes, and that is enough that you can get these guys moving.
Okay.
Yay.
And
we start moving.
you start moving after another few days of travel. You crest a hilltop, you see a river, and on the other side, a village.
Is it Lethia?
It is Lethia.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh, does it actually look nice from the
I mean,
hill? From the hilltop.
It's like an outpost village. It has a wall around it, like a wooden palisade, and it's very like, I don't want to say ramshackle, but it's very quaint. You know, it's built for defense because it's on the borders of the Untamed Steppes, and it's built by people who are not necessarily well off. So, it's a village built from what's in the area.
But at least it looks better than what we've been through.
I mean, you've been in the wilderness, the most violent wilderness imaginable.
Yeah.
So yes,
We fought a freaking T-Rex.
Yeah, we did.
a troll, an ogre.
All right.
Man.
Yeah.
And a skeleton lady.
Oh, she's.
Untamed Steppes
And
are
that is
not
that is
nice.
our end for tonight.
Woo! Good.
We've made it.
You guys
Yeah.
have made it to Lethia.
Sheesh.
Oh.
Well,
Perhaps I have also made my first 4 converts.
And we made it with how many cult members?
4
4 out of.
out of 8.
Yeah.
Well, there were originally, I believe, 16 or 18 that started with you and Zahir, but most of them broke off and went another way as soon as you left the city. So there were 8 that you actually knew.
And we have these 4 soldiers.
And you have these 4 soldiers from Argus.
So all in all, I think we did a good job.
Yeah. And who Thraka, I'm sure, does not care for. They are not only cowards,
You know.
they are the cowards.
Yeah.
They're the
All
cowards.
right.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard waiting an extra week, but I can't wait.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
week, anniversary.
Next week is my anniversary with my wife, so
Congratulations
we will not
again.
be playing. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This
And
is our spoopy Halloween episode.
this is
That was pretty spoopy.
that was
Yep.
pretty spooky. Yeah, that was a troll.
Yeah, that's some good, good stuff.
That was a troll
Good
and a
stuff.
whole bunch of wolves.
And the mutated thing.
I can't believe how powerful that lightning bolt spell is.
Dude.
That's amazing. I love
Yeah,
it.
Almost gave you guys a second troll. And I was like, nah.
Nah, it was going to be hard enough.
Yeah.
Because it just came to me. I was just like, man, what if I just hit the mall with the lightning?
I mean, you guys would have made short work of him even without that spell, because the next round, there would have been 8 wolf attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm getting more and more nervous.
And the thing
each
is
time.
like, I completely forgot on that roll with those 3, is that he would have had to have made 3 or 2 DC
Oh, because wolves
to strength.
knock him over.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
She is gonna get so strong.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, I get more and more nervous each time we meet up because I know Steve's just saying, "Okay, I gotta crank it up a little bit more. I gotta crank up the difficulty a little bit more."
You're not wrong. I'll tell you,
What is this nonsense?
I'll tell you guys a piece of DM advice that I heard. If you want your players to feel badass, give them a single powerful enemy. If you want your players to actually have a hard time, give them a whole lot of less powerful enemies.
They're not wrong.
Yeah.
They're not wrong.
That's just how that works mathematically.
Like remember that fight we did with in the evening group, and there was like the spider chick in the middle, and like a ton of people all around.
That destroyed us. Yeah.
Bad.
It destroyed us.
Poor Dandelion.
Anyways, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
See everyone in 2 weeks. Yes.
2
And
weeks?
Maybe there's an
2
outside
weeks.
chance we'll have all four players.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
But still tune in next week. We'll probably show a rerun.
Yeah.
Rerun.
We'll have something going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. Peace out.
See you, everybody. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.